All right, guys, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and we are here with another Raid Shadow Legends free-to-play mystery shard only run video. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Asgard Divide, this new event dungeon chilling right here. It's going to be available for 9 weeks and 17 hours from today. Yeah, we're going to take a look at it. We have already run through a couple of dungeons, and obviously the first few are easy. I mean, we basically one-shot him 4 seconds. So it's like he was pretty easy. And then we started getting into the more difficult dungeons where it took 10 seconds. Yeah, he doesn't seem to be very difficult for your newer for your sorry, your older players. A newer player, yeah, you might have some trouble, but other than that, he's pretty easy. It took us a minute at stage 13. We're going to go in here and just kind of see what this is about. I'm kind of just leaving it on auto for right now, and we'll see when we actually get to a point where it becomes a problem. So I'm thinking we could bring in specific heroes to kind of help us out here. It looks like it looks like removing debuffs, I mean removing buffs and blocking buffs is your go-to here because he puts up that block damage, which is, annoying. Um, and removes all removes all your buffs. So yeah, you probably don't need too many buffs here at this point. I don't even know if a buff is something that we could actually use here. So you either let him get 2 turns, or you just wait it out. It doesn't seem like this is a very difficult dungeon so far. But remember, this also changes. I mean, look at that. He just did a ton of damage there to my guy. All right, but we don't have any and he puts up that block damage all the time. So yeah, having someone like I have Gerda in here right now. She's the only one that can remove buffs. So probably bringing a secondary person in here who can do that will be an option. We also have Berserk mode apparently right there. So there's some things that are, we have Mithrala in here right now just to kind of take away some stuff. We're just going to try and get through it today. I'm not trying to do this with only rares. We're just going to see how far we can get and what we can do. And then once we get through as far as we can go, then we'll probably end up doing something where we're like, all right, maybe we'll try to come up with a rare team that can do this. Let's take out, let's just get out of this one. All right, let's go into stage 15. I'm going to take out Syl, and I want to bring in Ryan, just because he can remove stuff too. Where is he? Where is Ryan, actually? I haven't used Ryan in a while. There you go. Let's see. Let's try that. Start there. I haven't used Ryan in a while. We're going to see if it comes in handy. The problem here is that we're doing it on auto, and Gerda and Ryan, as you can see, they really like to use their skills right at the beginning. Now, Ryan also brings in a revive, which is very helpful. We may have to just say screw it and remove and not do auto, because it's just going to make the fight longer, at least for that first round, maybe. I want to see if him putting. I want to see if we can put block buffs up. All right, so it looks like that Berserk is at least removable, so we don't have to worry about that. There we go, remove buff. So that's good. But then she goes in and does it too. So yeah, this is going to be one of those dungeons where you can auto it. It's just going to take a lot longer if you do it that way. So maybe we'll just say screw it and not, because I could probably beat this in like 10 seconds if we just use our skills when we're supposed to. Everyone's got block damage. Just kill the boss, guys. It's like, just kill the boss. Here we go. Let's just kill the boss. We're going to do, can I put this up while he's got block? Yeah, we can. All right, so that might be the first thing we do. Let's see what happens. All right. Nope, 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 nope. All right. We're going to use the Hexies. And we're going to heal my boy up because he needs to be healed. And then we're going to remove whatever we got here. There we go. Removed. Yeah, because the damage is fine. We can do enough damage here. I honestly don't even know if using... what's his name? If using Carl is even worth it in this fight. I mean, he does a lot of damage, but... I don't think he's going to be that worth it. All right, let's go next. You know what? Let me see. I want to try her. I just want to see how that goes. We're going to see how this goes. Because, yeah, Yannicka has the same buff. So we're just going to do speed up, just so we can get that hit in. And then we'll hex the crap out of everyone. And then, and then we'll use this skill instead of the other one, which was dumb. And then we're going to see if place that. I was hoping we could place it. It didn't work. Okay. Let me get to that. So that's working. So far, so good. So now he's got his block damage. He's going to remove the buffs. Now Mithrala is going to remove all this crap from everyone. So there you go. So now nobody's got anything on him. And then we can use Gerda to remove. And hopefully get that block. There we go. Block buffs. Yeah. So he got his buff blocked. So that's also a good thing. We'll use this skill to kill the ads as much as possible. Poison the crap out of the boss boy. We're going to do speed. And then kill you. We don't want any extra people in here. Wow, she really wants to stay alive. So far, this dungeon doesn't seem too bad. I mean, it seems more annoying than anything else. I can't stand when, battles are more annoying than fun. So I don't know. I don't see this as being too ridiculous. I'm sure there's plenty of heroes out there, say, that can do what we're doing right here. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. Like, honestly, I would probably just bring in a bunch of heroes that are really strong and have removal of buffs. Like, that's basically the whole thing here. So I don't see this. I mean, probably at higher level, he's going to do a lot more damage. We're probably going to have to consider, damage output and things like that. But, I mean, it doesn't seem to be too crazy right now. We are going to put our shield up so that we don't get hit with anything that we don't like. I just want to get in the groove of this because I don't want to. We don't want to get too, like, we want to make sure we're doing it the way we probably are going to do it later on so we can see how that screws things up. It's nice to do those things. But yeah, so far it's not bad. I probably am not going to be autoing this anytime soon. Let's use this. Like I said, it's going to be, I think having an AoE damage dealer would be nice. That block buffs is very useful here. All right. Having another AoE damage dealer might be something I want to look into. Honestly, I don't even need Ryan at this point because she does the job that he does. Actually, no, Ryan's doing the block buff, so that's actually better. So having Ryan is actually not a bad thing. No, we're not going to do that. Like I said, I'm not really trying to get to stage 30 right now. We're just kind of checking it out and seeing what's happening. We'll remove all that crap. We're going to speed everyone up. Stealing my buffs. He doesn't have any buffs right now, so that's fine. We'll kill you because we don't like you. Keep the thing on him, which he blocked. All right, that's fine. We're going to hex everyone. I need to heal Yannicka. I don't even know if Yannika's really helping here. She's not really doing too much. Probably would rather bring somebody who's a little more functional. We do want to remove. And then try to block him again. All right, we got it. Of course, Apothecary is always going to attack the one person he shouldn't. I've noticed that. Same thing with Mithrala. Look at that. That randomness is still annoying to me. I hate it. Luckily, we have a revive, so it doesn't really matter. This guy's the worst. This counterattack dude. He sucks. I hate him. All right, I'm gonna heal my girl back up with that berserking. Wow, she did a lot there. I wonder who I could bring in that has. See, do I want to do this? I feel like I don't want to do that right now. That's the thing, is putting up that shield you should save for when he does his big attack and does all those debuffs on everyone. Probably your best bet. All right, let's just pop him. I was hoping we could put up that buff on him. Luckily, Mithrala, see, now Mithrala can actually put the shield up. So yeah, I mean, this is fine. Now, if you don't have Mithrala, obviously, you're going to want to come up with a better option for that. I'm trying to think what you would do in the case of Mithrala. You have Valerie, who can, reduce your debuffs by 1. I'm trying to think who else has debuff removal. I can't think of anyone offhand. I gotta look because I know that was one of the biggest problems that I had. I mean, other than Ryan, who takes a little while. So if you were lucky enough to pull Ryan, maybe. This is the one, right? Weaken removes. Yeah, there you go. Weakened and removals. We're gonna speed everyone up so that we can get another heal in. And there goes the block damage buff again. So yeah, it looks like block buffs is your best option here. That seems to be what we should be looking for because that's honestly it's the best option because then he can't put up the stupid thing. You know what I mean? So removal is actually probably a secondary in this fight. So I would maybe just bring in two people who can just keep putting up that block debuffs. Yeah, I think Yannika's a waste of time here. I don't think we're going to be using her in here. She's not going to do enough damage. Keep that block buffs up. Perfect. We're good. But yeah, it looks like it's just getting longer and more time consuming. So having somebody who can do more damage would probably be helpful here. Luckily, we have a lot of smites and we have a lot of other things going on here. We're going to use the shield. And we don't have any more ads, so that's a good thing. There you go. He's blocked. Totally blocked. I love Ryan. Love you, Ryan. All right. Heal up. More block buffs, please. Thank you very much. Another 2 rounds of fun for Mr. Butthead. Now imagine that you didn't have that. All right. Let's imagine that you don't have the block buffs. This fight, look how long this is taking already. It's 4 minutes, right? So yeah, it's a rougher fight. I'm sure there's teams out there that can kill this guy in like 10 seconds. I'm sure if you have Nut and like, yeah, there's probably a bunch of other guys that I'll like just do nonstop killing. But we're going to try and do the next stage without her. I'm thinking what would be the best option here. Now, she's only in arena, right? Yeah, so she's only in arena. So these two are basically our debuffers, okay? So we got our debuffers and the removers and all that. Now we've got Apothecary for healing, which, I mean, he's the best one for it because I don't have anyone else who can do what he does and still, keep one hero who's getting their ass handed to him alive. So really, realistically, and then Mithrala, so I mean, he's probably the best one for this. Mithrala is great for removing the debuff. So you could use, let's say, Spirit Host for that, but then you don't get a shield. So let's just do this. That also gives us another remover. I mean, but that doesn't really help us, though, as far as damage, right? So for right now, let's not do that. We're going to keep Mithrala in the mix because the shield is good. Everything else is good. We need someone who can do serious damage to this guy quickly, right? So Cleo is good for killing the ads in the beginning, but then the boss fight takes forever. You know what I mean? So there's that. But we do have the hexes that are probably useful here, too. Then we have, your Carl, who's, good enough, but not that great. I mean, he's good enough for it, but he's not a boss bat. He's not a boss monster because the speed down thing is cool, but at the same time, he doesn't do any damage. We've got Taya who can do poisons. I don't know what this guy is going to be weak against, so maybe poisons could work. We've got her. No, I mean we could consider someone like her. Get some accuracy going like this, and see if that helps. Let's give it a shot. But she's not AOE. She's more for the boss. I just heard the music I'm listening to it right now in the background. It kind of sounds like a Mega Man OST. Debuff. So this is decreased target turn meter. I don't think I think he's resistant to that probably, right? Yeah, I would assume. All right, so that's not going to help us. Maybe the defense down will help. We'll see. All right, but the block. There we go. That's definitely going to be the one thing that helps us the most. They're definitely going to try and kill her first. So there's that. Getting a lot of smites is definitely your best option. You're like, hey, how do you want to win? We're just going to put smite up the whole time. All right, so defense down is now up. So that's a good thing. And keep that block buffs going the whole time. Gives us two chances. Essentially, Ryan is literally there just to do the block buffs. So it looks like we could easily do someone better than her. I mean, she's doing okay, but it's not like amazing. Luckily, the hexes are good, so we don't have to worry about that. We need Ryan, of course, that's going to happen. We're going to do... What are we going to do? We do you. Everyone else is damage blocked. We're going to remove... that's a bad idea. All right, we'll heal Ryan, because we don't want Ryan to die. And then we're going to remove all that crap. That's right, I forgot he's going to put it right back up, right? So we're going to remove it again, because screw you. Because I said so. So now hopefully we just get another chance. Now this team is not killing the ads fast enough. So yeah, she's definitely not going to be an option for this fight. But luckily everything... Oh, nope, there we go. I forgot we didn't do... There we go, we got it up. Doesn't help us right now, but it helps us later. We're going to hex everyone. As they lose their block things. There we go. Block it all off. It's too bad that that thing stays up through the turn, so that smite gets blocked as well. We're going to remove all that. And keep the block debuffs on him. Perfect. 2 runs. You know who else works in here? It's funny, we just talked about it yesterday on the live stream at night. Possibly Spymaster. That could be an option. Who would have thought, right? I'm sitting here thinking about rares that could do this, and I'm like, you got Spymaster, bro. Brobowski. The big Brobowski. All right. Smack it. And then get this going. Yeah, defense down is a plus. Do we need to heal anyone? Yeah, we'll heal Gerda. Because Apothecary doesn't really do too much in the way of damage anyway. So it doesn't really matter. We've got a smite going off, right? Who got smite? He got smite. Perfect. But they didn't use it, so that sucks. Block buffs. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. We don't need a shield yet. Probably should kill somebody. We're going to kill you. Because I don't like you. That was literally the only reason I killed him. Because I don't like him. We have 3 rounds of block buffs, so we can go for you. And we're going to heal up my girl. My gherkin. Let's kill you. Let's just kill these ads because they're annoying me. They make things more difficult than they need to be. Perfect. Smite took care of the job. Let's put up a shield. And then speed up. Now I'm assuming at this point the block buffs would work. Let's get a defense down. Perfect. Does Hex even matter at this point? Like, when it's one hero? I should have healed Gerda. Let's see how fast this fight takes. Just poison him until he can't be poisoned no more. I like that berserk thing where the monster comes out. That's pretty nifty. It's funny that they're adding like new things as far as raid goes. Like, we added taunt. I'm like, yeah, taunt's been around forever, bro. Where was it before? Where's it? And berserk has been around forever. All right, there you go. Stage 18 in the book. So now this one took 5 minutes. The last one took 4. It looks like, yeah, the only thing that we really need to work on here is maybe something, getting some more damage output. Now, we're going to see what... It's funny. It's so funny that we literally just talked about this character yesterday. And I don't know where he is. Here he is. Let's just see. So we're going to see if this works. We're going to play a game. Want to play a game. I don't know if that was a good impression. It's an early morning voice saw. All right. So Spymaster has block buffs for 2 turns on all enemies. So it looks like we missed it on these guys, but having a second one to do that is kind of nice. I'm curious now that we have 2 block buffs. I'm curious. Let's see how this goes. We're going to auto it. Because the thing here is if Spymaster's initial reaction is to use that, then that saves us the problem of what we were having to do before, which was that he would put up the block things and then everybody would already use their removals. So now we have block buffs and we have that AoE block buffs is really what's going to save the auto because I don't think Ryan's going to be able to. All right, so she got the block buffs. Now let's just see if Gerda's smart enough to use a removal. All right, so that's removal. So now we just need the block buffs up again. Let's see if everyone uses it. There you go. AoE block buffs. Yeah, that AoE block buffs is going to make this work better because Ryan's not going to target the boss with her single target, right? And also, there's nothing stopping them right now from not using it. Like, I would use my A1 right now on the boss. Good. And she did. Perfect. Who would have thought Spymaster would be the one to do it? There's definitely legendaries out there, guys. So if you guys have, legendary epics, there's definitely heroes that can do what Spymaster does. But Spymaster is basically your budget Odin killer. Look at that. It's so funny. It's like I'm literally thinking in my head, I'm like, who the hell does block buffs? And then we literally just talked about it yesterday. And we were talking about how Spymaster would be good in Hydra. And I was like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'll try it out. And now Spymaster is a new hero for the fun in Odin's dungeon. So this will be the last one we do for right now. I'm gonna, because I don't want this video to be 3 hours long, but at least you get the idea of how to beat this, and you have an understanding of the fight now a little bit better. And we haven't even read his kit, so I don't even honestly know what the hell he does. Like outside, like I don't know if there's anything that's going on here that I don't know about. But from what I can tell, it looks like just bring in whoever you have. We want somebody who can keep your team alive and can remove buffs, remove debuffs. Sorry. So you've got, what the hell's her name? I mean, you can do block debuffs, but I don't know if that he's going to remove it. You know what I mean? So I don't think that would work. So I think it would have to be removal. So Mithril is obviously your best option there, but if you don't, Spirit Host has removal. I think there's a couple other people that have removal. Valerie has a one-turn removal, so that could help at least to eliminate the stuns and things like that. That could work. Just put a ton of resist on her. But there you go. Auto battle worked on stage 19 at this point. So it looks like this team will work. Spymaster's putting up reasonable damage, actually, funny enough, 28.5. So, yeah, I mean, it seems to be a good team. If you guys have any questions, though, let me know. I mean, what teams have you guys used? You tell me, because by the time this video is out, it will have already been out for 2 days because it's Wednesday now, right? Yeah, so it'll have been out for 2 days by the time you guys see this. So, yeah, if you guys have had success with certain teams, let me know, and we'll see if this team can take us to 30. I have no idea. Like I'm assuming the damage output is going to start getting crazy. I don't really know, but hey, we'll find out as we go through this week, and maybe we'll get a better idea of how this dungeon's going to be. But so far, it seems like it's not that terrible. It's not like you're playing, what is that stupid dungeon? The Dust Devil. It's not like that, we're gonna be like, oh, I hate it and I die half the time. Like it doesn't seem like it's gonna be like that. Maybe at higher level it might be that hard, just because the damage output is gonna be too much for you. But it looks like you can still farm whatever you need to at lower tiers. And honestly, if you can't beat stage 1 through 10, you probably shouldn't be in this dungeon to begin with. So I don't really think you need to do it at that point. Just go get your heroes leveled up and have fun. Don't do this dungeon. Just skip it if you just started. You don't need pinpoint accuracy, pinpoint gear at level 10. All right, so don't worry about it. All right, well that's it. If you guys have any questions, let me know and leave your comments. Like, share, subscribe. You help the channel grow. We do a live show every single week, and yeah, that's it. This is the Asgard Divide event dungeon, and this is Mobile Gamer Nerd. And you guys take care.